Morning. It's Nick from Nick's Village. Today is July 27th, maybe? I think it's July 27th, 2022. I am going to do a Taurus reading today. Maybe later on today I will do a Gemini reading. But for right now, we're going to do a Taurus reading. I have already saged the cards in preparation for this reading this morning. If you want a personal reading, you can come to me at www.nicksvillage.com. I can email your reading. I can video chat your reading. I can do your reading in person if you are somewhere local. Or if you want to pay for me to travel to you, I can do that. Let me think. I'm also a Reiki master teacher. I'm a yoga teacher. And I love reading tarot cards. I've been reading cards for 20-something years. And I absolutely love it. And I hope you enjoy this Taurus reading that I'm doing. My hope is to finish all the zodiacs in like a week. And then to start over again, giving each sign like maybe a week's worth of what the universe is saying to them, something to work on. It'll be a 3-card reading. If you ever want a more in-depth reading for one of the signs, you can get in touch with me for that too. Please like, comment on these videos because it does help them to stay out there. The more people that like and comment, the more they share them with other people. So if you feel inclined, if you could like and comment on my video. If you comment, please keep the comments kind. Even if you don't like something, you can say it, but say it in a kind manner. So again, this will be our Taurus reading for right now, what's going on currently. 3 cards and an oracle card. I'm using my Inner Child deck, which is one of my favorite decks. I will probably do all of the readings this week on the Inner Child deck. And I was thinking about maybe moving to a different deck next week. Between the Wild Unknown and Women of Light Tarot. I'm sorry, my mind just got really blank because I always call that deck Isha's deck because my sister Isha created that deck. You should check out Women of Light Tarot on YouTube. She has some really great videos. She breaks down all the cards. And if you want to purchase a deck, you can go to her website. And if you're local, you can come to me because I have those decks also. So we're going to lay out an oracle card first, which is the opposite of how I usually do it. I usually get my oracle card last. But for whatever reason, I'm being told to grab it. Hunter of Mysteries, Taurus. Hunter of Mysteries. We'll talk about it later. I just wanted to pull that card. And I know I shuffled these a little bit, but I try to be intuitive, and when I pick them up, whatever I'm told is what I try to follow. Laying them out to pull 3 cards. What do we need to tell Taurus today? What does Taurus need to know today? So our 4 of Swords was in our collective reading. We had the 7 of Hearts. And we also got the 10 of Hearts. So just on first response, I would say Taurus is working with emotions and battles, struggles. But from the placement of the cards, I see that it's not a bad time. Is where I'll start. It's not a bad time. Taurus isn't having like a horrible time. So we're going to start with, I'm going to start with the Seven of Hearts. The Seven of Hearts is asking you, Taurus, to take a moment of reflection, a moment to sit by yourself and to assess where you are. Outside of all of the influences, take a moment to breathe and to understand your light. She's underwater, so I'm sitting here like, what's the water telling me? I feel like it's telling you to go deep. Deep, deep, deep into these emotions. So what came to my mind is maybe emotions are coming up. So yesterday, you noticed it was Aries, and I was like, oh, I know what this is. So this is Taurus. So I have to step aside because it's not going to relate to me on the level of, oh, I get it. It's talking directly to me in this moment. It's talking to Taurus in this moment. So it's asking you to go deep. Go deep into you. I would say meditate. I would say take some time to really understand what's going on for the Taurus. What emotions are coming up and why. Sit in that, feel that for a little while. And then we get to the Ten of Hearts, which we're going to go to the Ten of Hearts. And again, the 10 always takes me to the Tower. I mean, not the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune. So again, it feels like a very Zen moment. It feels like an assessment. But I am actually going to pull another card because something with me is if I have all minor arcanas, and these are all minor arcanas, I feel like something's missing. I feel like there's something that I'm not being told. And a lot of times I'm told that it's none of my business. And I'll accept that if that's what I'm being told right now. But there's a lot of water. All three of these cards have water in different ways. So in the first card, you're going deep, and it's asking you to go deep into the second card. It feels like it's asking for some kind of a gratitude. It's asking you to be grateful. There we go. That's what it is. So this is card 21 of the Major Arcana. So this card is you did it. You got it. So what I feel is you're there. You're like, and that's what this card is doing. You and your little buddies are trudging away. You are at the end of a cycle. You are at the end of a cycle, and you are being asked to look deep, to assess what that cycle did for you. You're asked to bring some gratitude to that cycle. And this is emotions. So you're asked to bring some gratitude for the travels that you've gone on this path. This path might have been quite emotional for you. It might have been like the ocean. It might have been moving. It might have had waves. It might have had, you might have been splashed, or you might have been overcome by the waves. Any of those things. But it's asking you to find the gratitude in that. You might have been washed up on an island all by yourself. That might have happened. But be grateful. It's the end of this cycle. So whatever happened in this time, whatever you came up with and whatever you find to be grateful for, it's the end of the cycle. It's as long as you have the lesson, you're not going to have to do any of that stuff over again in that way. Now, not that you won't ever have to go deep or meditate or deal. You won't have to have the experiences that you're meditating on and that you're finding the gratitude in. So whatever this cycle has brought for you, it's ending. It's coming to an end. So this cycle is done. And then we get here to this, and I'm not finished with the Earth Child card 21. And we get here to the Four of Swords. And so, knowing what I know about card 21 being here, I see you going that way. I see you, there's a gate. You're almost there. Your journey is almost there. It's been a struggle. But you still got your guys with you. You still have your people. So Taurus, you still have support. You still have help to get you there. You are in I always love seeing that white dove, because that white dove always makes me feel like it's peaceful. It's downtime. So it's kind of telling you that in this downtime where you're still being supported and you're still going towards your goal, take a moment to reflect, to go in, to go deep. Because this is still happening. You're still moving towards your goal. You have helpers. You have loved ones. And you have inner peace. So during that inner peace, take this moment to assess your emotions, to assess your emotional state, to assess the emotions that you've gone through on this leg of the journey. And ultimately, you're going to come into your light. So you're not assessing just to be bitching about it. You're assessing because it's helping you to grow your light. You're taking this moment by yourself, this time by yourself, because it's helping you to grow your light. And in that, I'm asking you, the universe is asking you rather, to find gratitude. Find gratitude for this leg of the journey, for the things that you've learned, the things that you've become, the things that you've loved, the things that have loved you. And we get to card 21. So the major arcana goes from 0 to 21. 0, I call it the fool's journey. You start off as a fool, you know nothing, you have nothing, a little pack on your back and a dog, and you're stepping off a cliff. Card 21 is this. You're an earth child. You have an understanding of the way things are working and the way things are, and you are of the earth. In our lives, we take that journey many, many times in many different ways with many different outcomes for many different reasons. In this particular journey that you have been on, Taurus, in this learning of a lesson that the universe has been teaching you, you have finally got it. You got it. You are at the end Earth Child, card 21, which means that a new lesson or that lesson in a different perspective will be presented to you. So be on the lookout for that. Just know that you done it. You done it, Taurus. You ended a cycle, and a new cycle will be beginning. Take your time to meditate on it, to feel some gratitude within it, and to know that in this time, in this peaceful moment, with your people helping you make it to that goal, that you can take a moment for yourself. And then we're going to go to the Hunter of Mysteries. And it always gets darker before the light. So I don't know why I needed to say that to you guys, Taurus, but I did. It always gets darker before the light. So if you feel like you're in a really dark place right now, it's just because you're ending up. It's ending and it's time, and go inward. Go inward. Because it's not dark. I think once you assess, once you go inward, you'll get it. And that is dependent on you realizing this. So it's kind of like a circle. It's like, be grateful for what you have, for the people that are standing with you. Those people help you to make it to your goal. Go inward because you have the time, and when you go inward, you'll realize all the things that you have to be grateful for. Hunter of Mysteries. Inner truth, deep awareness, change, restoration, inner power. I teach the magic that inhabits the inner side of being. I accompany you when you are in need of deep understanding and a sense of connection to every part of life. With me, you discover a sense of harmony and belonging. By exploring deep within ourselves, we give form to our thoughts, our aims, and our actions. So I feel like that's right in line, Taurus. That is telling you, get some introspection, and you will know. It won't be a mystery anymore. You'll know which way to go. You'll know what's coming up next. You probably just don't know because it's the end of something. And when something ends, we wait a second for what's the new thing that's going to come along. Well, Taurus, you're there and you're waiting for it, and it's coming. The universe is saying to you, Taurus, I'm coming. I'm bringing it. So with that, I will close out this reading. That has been a Taurus reading for today, July 27th, 2022. I might get back with you today for a Gemini reading. Thank you so much for watching my video. Again, www.nixvillage.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. You can find me on my website. You can like and share my video. You can comment on my video. But at least like it, because that will get me some push out there for other people to see my videos and see what I'm doing. I thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.